we live.
Hey. All right. We got sound, everybody? We good to go? All right. So, hello. Welcome, everyone. This will be our 5th session, I believe, of the Æther Chronicle. Before we get, everybody, pretend like you want to be here. Yeah, what's up, hey? yeah. What's going on? Say.
Yeah,
Loud noises.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So, Æther Chronicle was created by us here at the Mortal Woes. It is brought to you by Zero Limits Gaming, a community gaming network built with non-toxic professional roots where players and streamers around the world can game and have fun together. If you'd like to join or possibly play in our next game, hit that invite link and join the family today. So sorry. I just like my announcer voice. It's good. It's fine. I don't get to use it often. But yeah, XLG is great. Come on over, guys. Really mature, fun space for people to, there's all kinds of streamers there, all different types of games, events always being hosted. This tabletop RPG is just one of the many events. You have fight nights, we have anime nights. We have one of our players' kids unplugged the router, so that's fun. And there is that's funny. All right, there is let's see, anime nights, all different types of like news and of like games that are coming out, new systems that are coming out, uh, uh, game developer interviews on the way from Zero himself, as XLG is a growing community about just doing the thing that we love to do, which is play games together, have fun, de-stress, relax, or stress yourself out. Even there's a couple games, if anybody's ever played that really hard one. I've never played it, but it's the one, you got to roll. What is it?
Hero.
Which one? I'm missing it. All right, so yeah, you get join over there. It's super fun. We also do streams on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Wednesday is our XLG game that we run, the Æther Chronicle. Fridays is Point of Inspiration and is a rotating game spot. I believe that we will be we've got some more stuff coming up for that slot very soon. And then on Saturdays we have the Yin-Su. Oh yeah, I just saw. You're welcome. I saw my producer looking at me so hard. The Yin-Su. Yeah. Oh yes, Dad. The Yin-Su campaign, and this is a long-form play campaign. Wild and like very diverse and dynamic characters, but a very kind of we're in a slow start. We're all level 1 and we're exploring the world. It is a very diverse and involved and dynamic world, and it's something more akin to like what you might see in on like the Matt Mercer one, Critical Role or something. Like as the world, the characters are highly involved and entangled within the world. 200 episodes plus is what we're shooting for. So, get in now and check out what we've been doing. If you want to play in this game, just sign up at XLG, shoot a message to either at Spio or at Gear Duo, and also post in the forums down there in the tabletop RPG section that you'd like to play. We'll get you on a rotating list. We always prioritize newer players first, so that way you can get in the game and play. But you're always more than welcome to return. And we have some returning players. We're doing a giveaway. Doing a dice giveaway, and dice tray giveaway. exclamation point giveaway. We'll give you all the details. You don't have to be following or subscribed or any of that. Just, participating and being here is enough to like get tickets for this giveaway. We will be announcing. We have five or six.
4.
4. Sorry, we have 4. Sorry, it's neither of those. We have 4 sets of dice trays and dice that we're giving away, and they're absolutely phenomenal. Really, really cool sets of dice. Fern, I hope you've signed up. If you would like your own set, you're more than welcome. Just because you're playing doesn't mean you also can have these dice if you win. We're going to be announcing that giveaway the week of July 19th, that Wednesday. We will be announcing 2 of the winners on Friday the 21st and Saturday the 22nd. Each of those days, we will be announcing 1 more winner on each of those days as well. Just make sure to do the exclamation point giveaway in the Twitch chat, and you should be able to you get all your tickets and get in that drawing.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Unfortunately, I can't participate. I think that they are extremely amazing looking dice, and I would like to stop using this old cigar box I've had for 10 years as a dice tray. I'd like to thank all the artists at artlist.io for providing us with cool music and sound effects that we're using. Thank you so much. They're really, really fun. And with that, I think did I hit everything? Yeah.
Yeah, who's playing tonight?
Yes. Tonight, our cast, we have Night Fury as Alana Goldenbrew. And then you say something?
Oh. Hi, I'm Night Fury. I'm back for, I think, the 3rd week playing Alana Goldenbrew.
Yeah. We have Moonfern returning as Lathion.
Hey, how you doing? Second time back again. Hope you are doing well.
Second time playing ever?
Yeah.
Second.
Ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then we have Life, who, if you have been following along, returning as Masker, but Masker disappeared mysteriously after using a magical arrow several sessions ago. Where is
What up,
Masker? That's the thing. Hashtag, where is Masker? Have you seen our boy?
No one even wants to look for me either. Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze, Night Fury.
Damn.
Even returned to where he disappeared. Didn't tell anybody that this place was so dangerous that somebody just vanished mysteriously. Nothing. Didn't look for traces. Oof.
Wasn't Alana saved by Life as well?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Oof.
All right.
We'll resolve that later.
Crazy.
Drama.
Oh.
And we have sitting at the table at the Æther Chronicle for the first time, Rock's Captain, as a wonderful new character that is not on the list because Rock's reached out to me in time to create a character before the game, and we'll be playing as Eric. Rock's, you with us?
Yay.
Yes.
Okay.
Wasn't sure. Yep. I am going to be playing someone named Eric Fields, and I am going to. Eric is a brewer. He loves making ales and stuff. And I'm just going to jump right in and say that as me and my wonderful little piggy Bailey were trotting through the woods, we're the one who found Masker, and he helped lead us back to here.
Well, I think that that is a very cool thing and something that we should look into. I think we covered all our bases. You guys ready to get in?
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
Then do we got music going, guys? You guys hear music?
I did a second ago.
Yes. Yes, I can hear it. It's a soft song right now.
Cool.
You just turn up your personal
Um,
playlist.
All right. All right. So, um, Eric, we're gonna start here. You are out on the road searching. This is something that you know is deep within you and your people. And you're beginning to kind of come to these like farther spaces of the world that Eric comes from, in this dark kind of forest. Would you please describe to us what Eric looks like and kind of what he's doing as he's like traveling?
Well, as you guys can kind of tell by the little picture, Eric is a small folk. He is riding his pet little piggy, Bailey, and together they kind of travel far and wide to find interesting things to try and make brews out of ales, ciders, whiskeys, the works.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what me and my little piggy are trying to go hunt for. Something
Nice.
good to brew.
I think as you're traveling through here, is there anything in particular that Eric is like looking for in this part of, I believe, Faerun?
Yeah. So kind of like how pigs are used to like hunt truffles or something. Bailey's over here, trying to find some berries, something a little fruity.
Okay. Ooh, going with a fruit ale. All right. Um, so Bailey's it's kind of sniffing around at the ground. You can see that. Are you currently riding on Bailey?
Yes, I am
Okay.
currently riding Bailey.
All right. So on the back of Bailey, all of these bags and satchels kind of tied down to your saddle as Bailey kind of moves around in this area. This kind of just regular kind of farm pig or truffle pig, kind of wandering around. Things. The pack is 3 or 4 feet tall, so when you're sitting down, it's actually kind of over top of you, and it kind of leans back and forth, and the bottles like rattle and clank around.
Oh yeah, my backpack is basically the size of my character.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And then the stuff that you have on Bailey is even more so. You can see these like scales, like an abacus at uh Eric's side, and if you were a traveler in these spaces, you would immediately recognize Eric to be a vendor or a merchant that travels around. So Bailey's sniffing around, rooting around, and go ahead and roll me a perception check for Bailey, and go ahead and do so with advantage, since you,
Okay.
yeah.
Ooh, Oof.
Bailey
Nice.
Bailey perks her head up and begins to like kind of trot over. You see that on this saddle, there are no reins. It's just the horn that Eric kind of holds onto as Bailey either listens or doesn't. um, and there's no like bit and reins kind of situation. And Bailey like trundles off Eric and kind of begins to run deeper into the woods. Bringing you up to a bit of a twisted, brambled vine. This large bush of brambles. It must be ancient. And there are these blackberries on it. Huge, about the size of a golf ball. And there's several feet of these kind of dark or old vines and brambles that are woven up underneath it, and then like newer stacked on top. So it's maybe 7 or 8 feet tall, like a hut or a house, and it goes out for many yards. Yeah, Bailey's kind of rooting around in this and has found some blackberries for you.
Nice. I get off Bailey, give her some scratches under the chin, and I collect some for me to use later, and let Bailey eat some of the other ones.
Happily, Bailey begins eating
Because
these
I'm
berries
sure
from your
I'm
hand.
not stopping her from eating it anyway.
Yeah, it's very clever to give her some instead of none, or else she would take them all.
Yep.
So then, as you're rooting around, something piques your interest. Now, your people are travelers. Most people, there are a lot of people who are, but your people in particular have a keen insight for doors. Doors that lead to places that most people would ignore or even never see. Maybe if they did see them, it would instill them with fear. These stories of children looking into the woods and and knowing that there's something dark or mysterious, unknown, walking through your house, and just all of a sudden that closet is not the same and you don't know why. But as a kinder, you don't know fear. And I think in this moment, in these brambles, you feel that. Everybody else sees things get darker. A stretch and dilation as this space where animals might bed down. Like the fingers across a chalkboard. And twisting. Like this like strange kind of terrifying energy, right? So in kind of stretched out in front of you, as there's like something dark and mysterious. What do you do, Eric, in this moment?
In this moment, I hop back over to Bailey, get back on, kind of lean over onto Bailey's head again with a couple scratches and say, "Come on, Bailey, it's time for another adventure." And just kind of trot over to it.
You begin walking into these brambles, what looks like maybe where an animal might bed down. And in the back, where the darkness becomes the thickest, and you would assume there would be a wall. Instead, a cool air, the damp smell of petrichor or clay underneath a stone freshly overturned begins to greet you. Spider webs drifting, kind of in almost a breeze. And you trot for maybe a minute or two until you begin to see something on the other side, a little bit of a light coming out of the bushes. You're greeted by a field.
Is there more berries?
Make
Bailey,
a
Bailey and I definitely
yeah.
kind
Go
of
ahead.
take
Go
a
ahead and make
second to
Go
give
ahead
her
and make an
berry.
investigation check. Yeah. There are no more berries on this side of the bushes. It seems like what you have just come out of is a large kind of rot in an old oak tree that, as you turn back, is solid and is just like the like a large knot in an old oak tree. What do we roll here?
Oh, it did. I got a whopping 6. Let's go.
Yeah, so you're looking around here and you don't see any berries. You don't see like the trees aren't in the season to be producing any nuts. You don't see
Oh,
any
man.
you don't see any grains
just
on the
missed it,
wild
Bailey.
grasses.
We just missed it.
But you do hear something strange from the other side of a small atoll, a little grassy knoll. You hear the creaking of wood, the sound of rope, and voices.
Well, again, we just kind of head over. Just trotting along.
You trot up to the top. And as you trot along the top of this hill, what you're greeted by is this large open field. There are like ditches and piles of long piles of dirt, long lines of dirt, that kind of, and these kind of holes all throughout this place. It's maybe 100 feet of this huge open field, and in the center is a large stone, and atop that stone is like an old tree, long since dead. Its roots crawled down over the top of it, and it's at an angle, hanging off of the rock, maybe 45 degrees, and it hangs over some of where more of the holes and ditches are prevalent and present. And you see several creatures, maybe 4 feet tall. They have this like scaly green skin, large wide faces, very like Hey Arnold style, these large wide faces, and these toothy needle-like grins. And they are tying something up to the edge, or onto this post to hang out, almost like a ship, like the way that like on the front of a ship would be, like the adornment. and they're like tying it up with these ropes and everything. And they're kind of talking back and forth. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common,
Mhm.
Elvish, and Halfling.
You don't recognize you don't recognize the language that they're speaking. It doesn't sound like any of the ones that you know. Different, they use different phonics, different parts of their mouths. It sounds like they don't have any noses. They have these slits, so their sinuses. It sounds like they're using some of their sinuses to make these noises as well. And they have knots and warts all over them. And they're kind of like they move in a very strange way, like they're all deformed in different ways. You know, their ambulations are strange. What would you like? And they have these long black blades, jagged, unrefined, hanging from their sides. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Do I notice exactly what it is that they're tying up?
It looks like, what was the level of technology in the world that you came from?
Mostly medieval with a splash of like steampunk.
Okay, so I think what you see is at first you think that they're attaching some sort of like winch system or machine to the edge of it. I mean, that would make sense, right? To like lift things up and down, but it's humanoid in shape. And you realize that it's like some maybe a statue or some effigy made of metal to be humanoid. Life. Would you please describe to us what Massacre is thinking as his eyes kind of open up and you feel your body is bound and you like feel those few movements as your back gets kind of cinched to something like it's very straight and you are hanging maybe 20 feet above the ground and there are all these like holes and like almost like a construction site, you know, like below you, this like overturned earth and like holes and you know, just it's very strange.
I think Masker's just, as his eyes kind of spark back to life and the green glow returns to his eyes, he's just, where am I? Why am I in this field? This isn't where I was.
You see that you're surrounded. What languages does Masker speak?
Thieves Can't, Common, Elvish, Halfling, and Sylvan.
Again, it's not no languages that you know, but you hear like you hear these creatures and you see one of them kind of at the bottom. They remind you of the froglins, but they're more reptilian and deformed, right? You see your bag is kind of on the rock beneath you, maybe 10 feet away as you're at the edge of this pole. And they're messing with your mother's sword. They're like looking at it and moving it back and forth.
Get away from that. Let me down from here.
When you yell, they do drop it and they all skitter backwards on all fours. They drop down to all fours and they skitter backwards and they begin looking at the ground and they look up at you and they, with this big toothy grin, they begin and they begin to like this strange simulacrum of a laugh.
Can I react at this moment?
Yeah.
So hearing this statue effigy thing kind of shout out and realizing that these little buggers are tying it up. How far away am I?
You're about, I'd say, like you're 60 feet away. I'd say on top of this hill,
Sweet.
and you're about 20 or 30 feet up, about 60 feet away, and you can see surrounding you are woods, right?
Yeah. Where's that? So I scooch a little bit closer, and as I do, I would like to unseen servant.
Mm.
Oh. And mentally commanding it. Why is it? It's not showing up. Did it show up?
It's okay. Unseen servant.
Yep. Oh, I have to click the dice. Even helps if I do the things proper. I would like to cast Unseen Servant, putting him next to the effigy and mentally commanding it to untie it. And then after I do that, I shout out to him.
Oh, go ahead.
Shout out to him to kind of distract him and be like, "Hey, do you guys have any good things to brew?" Holding like movement to kind of dash away if they start chasing after me.
All right. So you cast your Unseen Servant, and to kind of mess with these knots, you shout, and in that moment of shouting, you hear a rumble. You can feel it. Bailey begins to sniff the ground, and squeals a little, and starts to prance in place, and starts to kind of move. Go ahead and make me an animal handling check just to for Bailey here, and you're gonna do so with disadvantage.
Yes, no whammies. We got a 4.
Bailey, you said you got anything? You got any good things to brew? And Bailey like takes off as you grab onto the horn and begins like running around, and you hear a rumbling within the ground, but you can't pinpoint it. But Bailey is freaking out. We pull away from there back to the town of Chronicle, where we find Alana and the rest of Lathion and the rest of our group kind of going about their business. You see in the very center of town, large minotaur, and he's like hammering away at some working on some metal as this huge humanoid rabbit, also very large, is like going over some plans and like talking with the minotaur, and you can see up on the wall these schematics written of a cart and buggy system, for traveling around. You see an old goblin woman picking things out of a garden, and a crow like hops over to her and goes to pick something out, and she holds it out, her hand out, and as the crow begins to get closer, she grabs it and shoves it in her mouth. You see, you can see, let's see, you see, you see this old kind of dragonborn poring over some scrolls and tomes, as they are like like looking over various things inside in a small. We're gonna say that Letheon took up one of these, or not Letheon, but um, Drakovich and Fossil ooh, both took up a one of these small places over here, and what Fossil is like using a punching bag, and there's like a sand pit for hand-to-hand combat, and he's practicing over there, and you see another like looks like a little dojo, um, and you see a small boy with wild hair, like sitting in a like a hammock, a makeshift hammock, just snoozing away on this sunny day. I'm gonna go ahead and and then these characters are not here. They're somewhere else in the Aether. But
Oh, they're
Letheon,
being replaced.
Letheon and Alana, you guys are inside the Golden Brew. Uh, what are you guys doing?
What time of day is it?
Oh, midday, I'd say.
Midday.
A midday snack.
A midday snack.
Midday
Yeah,
snack.
Alana's probably made food.
Yeah, we got really
As
hungry.
she usually does. And today on the menu is whatever Tuk Tuk brought back, which is
Something dead, I hope.
You guys are both like, so you're both staring at this sack
oh.
that Tuk Tuk had left.
Oh. Okay.
What do you
and
got
she...
there, Tuk Tuk?
Tuk Tuk is asleep, but he had left. It seems like he went hunting this morning and left it there.
Okay. I'll do it. And then I
Observe
cast.
the bag.
Go ahead.
I'll observe the bag.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on it.
Okay. To open it up,
Yeah. I open it up.
and it looks like it's a bunch of berries and nuts and tubers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
the sweet kind, like sweet tubers.
It's fine this time, I say to the Letheon.
Oh, thank gosh. I thought it was going to be another moving thing.
Oh no. Yeah.
Last time you guys did find Tuk Tuk's bag of live friends, snakes and lizards and frogs and things.
Oh. Well, I think I can do something with this, I say, and I close the bag up and I take it to the kitchen. And then I just start making food.
What's Lathian? What are you doing as Alana is like preparing something? You've been given a room here at the inn. You have there's the lens and the gauntlet that you guys brought back from the last adventure you were on, and this is your first week after being teleported here. What's Lathian been up to?
And setting up my room, getting my bearings around the town, and trying to do research on the gauntlet that we obtained from our last adventures.
So you have these gauntlets out, and you're looking at them. Yeah. Let's see. I have. So you've made some notes of the gauntlets, and I have them right here, and I'll show them to you. Copy image. and I'll just send them directly to you for now, Moonfern. There you are. I just DM them to you real quick. And this is what you have discovered about them so far.
As I've been doing research, it seems that there's a some type of glow that that emanates through underneath, and there's also energy or like something like right above where would be the wrist, and I've been messing with them and noticed that they also cast Firebolt, which intrigued me.
Yes. There we go. Yeah, there you go. So there's here's your your little notes. Go ahead and roll a Arcana check for me. And we'll do a little bit of investigation into these. So we know they cast Firebolt from whenever you were fighting with the creatures that we took them from. 18?
What?
Okay. As you're looking over them, you notice that they react. There's a gem within them, encased in like crystal and all of these strange like arcane tubing, and the alloy is very much like you can feel a heat coming from the crystal, but then whenever you wear them, the alloy doesn't seem to get hot. But you do notice that the crystal does react to heat.
Can I take the glove and put it in like sunlight
Yes.
or heat?
You place it in the sunlight, and you did it, and it glows and it shimmers, but you didn't notice any discernible changes after leaving it out in the sunlight for very long. Didn't seem that nothing really changed from that. I'll give you 2 more interactions with it to discover something from it.
Can I remove the gem?
Ooh, it's finely faceted within it. Do you have, what kind of tools do you have? Do you have tinker's tools? Blacksmith's tools? Jeweler's tools? Maybe not?
Or
No. Okay, so you think that to be able to do that, you would need more tools to be able to do something like that. You just don't have the proper tools to be able to remove the gem. Although you do try, it doesn't. You were unable to remove it, and so go ahead and give me, and then the third thing you would like to do, as you're like kind of investigating this.
like to see if I can put it on, like if it fits me.
Yes, they absolutely do. It seems that they move and they become they were big before you place them on, and then as you put them on, they seem to kind of almost magically fit like a glove.
He did it. He did the thing.
Mhm.
If he didn't, I was going to.
Yeah. I'll leave it next time so you can. All right. So we'll say that this is, yeah, and that you now have the ability to, as an action, use the cantrip Firebolt. Is Firebolt already available to you? Or do you know the cantrip Firebolt? No? Okay, so you can now use the cantrip Firebolt while wearing these gloves, it seems. Mm-hmm.
Sick. So sick.
Yeah. So as you hold your hand out like this, a small like mote of flame kind of emanating from the power of the crystal as you like interact the two gloves together, and their energies coalesce into a mote of fire. All right. So, so Alana, while you're sitting there, making a snack, you see out the window a shimmering and an emergence of something coming through the Æther.
Oh no. Okay. This time, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to run all the way to Jackie
Okay.
and say, "Hey, Jackie, I think there are gonna be things that are falling, and if there are people, we might need help. You know, with, like catching them. Because last time I tried to catch somebody and it didn't go very well."
So Jackie says, "Okay, hun, don't worry about it. We can catch him. It's no problem."
Okay.
And they kind of steps outside, and Jackie looks around. And she, so is that the one that you were talking about? And kind of points off in the distance is where the emergence is coming from. It's
Oh.
not directly over the town, but rather deeper.
Okay. Yeah, but I didn't realize how far it was.
Well, if anybody falls here, I'll be able to catch them. By the way, were you able to discover anything about that lens that you guys brought back?
The lens that we brought back? No. I don't think so. Is that the right answer? Did we figure anything out about it, or that I don't know about?
No. Well, I mean,
okay.
yeah. This would be a prompt. Is what
All
this
right.
would be.
No, I haven't gotten the chance to look at it. I've just been, like fixing chairs in the inn and like making food for everybody. It's getting busy around here. Look at all these people that have fallen from the sky.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go over there in the sand pits and maybe stretch out a little bit. And she like punches one hand into the other.
Oh, yeah, you're always welcome, of course. Okay. Um, I made a snack if you want to share it with us, but you don't have to. And now I'm gonna go back and finish the snack. Okay, bye.
So Jackie will come inside with you. So, and like eating the snack. Aletheon, you see this large, like 6 foot tall, kind of rabbit humanoid, has bandages on their arms. So seems like you found out what those do. Points to your gloves.
Yeah, did
those.
you?
Yeah, I found out that it actually fits the user when we try to put them on. They just fit the user. And the stone, I want to say that I wanted to take it out, but I didn't have the right tools for it, so I couldn't
No.
do really much.
Tell me about it. We have been working on trying to find the right tools to build this carriage for 2 weeks or 3 weeks now. Slim pickings. But those emergencies sometimes drop items that are useful to us.
Well, we should go check that out. Maybe we can get ourselves some tools.
Yeah, just be careful because, last time we were out, Masker was messing with something. This somebody that was here before, and he disappeared. And then,
Here. Oh,
well, like he disintegrated into
Mm,
particulates.
yeah.
happened.
Well, he found some magic arrows and he shot one, and then he disintegrated into particulates, and we haven't seen him since.
Taken. Don't shoot random magic arrows, or you'll disintegrate.
Sometimes.
I think that's one of my daily affirmations. Now,
Maybe that'll
um,
be mine as well.
anyway, so yeah, and if that lens is gonna keep glowing like that, that's really gonna ruin my dinner.
Oh, it's glowing?
Isn't it always? I don't know.
Never
It's the first
seen
time
that.
I've seen it.
I don't know. I'm gonna detect magic.
Ooh.
It's not identify. It's different.
Yeah. So, well, before you know it's magical, right? Because it begins glowing with
Yeah, but I
magic.
want to know what kind of magic.
Ooh. Go
It's
ahead.
I can learn at school.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So you see that it is glowing, and it has not been doing that since you guys have been here. This is 100% new.
Okay.
Maybe it's the convergence or whatever. And as you cast detect magic on it, you immediately get the school of divination coming off of it.
Ooh.
And what would you like to do?
Mm,
And you get conjuration coming off of Lathion's gloves. Or not abjuration, not conjuration either, it's
Evocation.
evocation. There you go, thank you. Evocation coming off of his gloves.
hmm.
And you immediately also get warlock coming off of, like, you get the energy of a patron coming off of Lathion himself.
um,
You can just
I
tell, you can
think
smell that he's signed a contract.
no. Me too, buddy. And she's gonna, I guess, try to see what the lens does.
You walk up to it, and how do you do that? Like, it's divination magic, so you were taught about divination.
I guess I'll like pick it up
Mhm.
and I look through it.
Okay. It's about 2 foot across, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very big. Okay.
Weighs about 30 pounds, I'd say.
Okay. I asked to look through it. I'll just hold it out in front of me and look through it.
Yeah. So you hold it out and you look through it, and it's like kind of foggy, right?
Mm.
And through the fog, life. Would you describe um some of the events that occurred while you were gone? Not before you were tied up. Or before you were tied up, but after you disappeared, if you don't mind.
I think I woke in a cave, not really knowing where I originally was. Freaking, and in that cave were a few wolves that I had to fight off to kind of get out of the cave because that was their brood, their home essentially.
Their den.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. During one of the days of trekking out, I got tangled up in some grasping vines and was stuck there for hours, slashing my way out, trying to figure out how to get down from there safely. And then finally coming to today, where I decided to rest near a tree and wound up getting tied up by these unknown entities.
Yeah, and so Alana, you kind of see kind of this like a couple scenes, and it's Masker, and yeah, and you see as he's like tied up and he looks across the skyline, you see the smoke of what you assume is it looks similar. The wood, like the top of the like the you recognize a mountain in the distance, and you recognize one of the largest trees in this area, and you see smoke, and that's Chronicle off in the distance from where he's sitting, from where he's tied up.
Oh, so I recognize this place.
You have a general idea of where it's at, yeah.
All right, we're going.
And you see also he looks, and you see this this like almost a halfling or a gnome, a little bit different, on the back of a pig, and they like give this little wry smile, and they point at the at these creatures below them, and it says something super cool looking. And then all of a sudden, he's sitting on a pig, and the pig freaks out and just starts running, and he's like hanging on to it like a bucking bronco as it's running across this field.
Wait. I'm gonna try to put my hand in it.
Oh, through it? Make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Before I do that, or
Yeah, make an Arcana check
okay.
now. Yeah.
Ooh, 22.
22. All right. So you know that with this type of divination, that it's like revealing something to you. That for it to be a portal, would have to be able to reach is a much stronger kind of magic. It's not impossible, but the lens itself is probably not enough to suffice. So maybe like a like water, runes, salt, crystal is extremely powerful in divination. Having a piece of the person or place, all of these things empower divination magics, right?
Right.
Familiarity, yeah. So you go to reach through it, you just place your hand on the glass, and it's just a picture of Masker's face, kind of, and it fogs over and disappears.
Okay, we've got to go find our friends. So I figured out what was going on. The lens was trying to show us something, and it showed us where Massacre went, or might be,
Or was,
or was,
or will be.
or will be.
Divination's weird.
Mm, hmm.
Or is, but in a
Wow.
different timeline.
Hmm.
But with that 22, you think that this has led you to the current moment.
Okay. So yeah, I think I know where Massacre is, and it looks like he has a friend, new friend. And is that like to the northeast where I thought it might be, or what's going on? Which
All right, let's pull
part of
up
our little map here?
Area 1. It would be
Thank you
across
for this map, by the way.
you're welcome. Across the bridge, across the bridge there is a crossroads, and at the right of the fork of the crossroads, there is this open field, and you think that's about where it is.
Cool. Well, that's where we're going today, guys. We're gonna go get Massacre. It's gonna be across the bridge. Remember the bridge that we went on? That one. And then we have to go to the right. I think that's where he will be. Hopefully.
I thought
I'm
you
saying
said
to
you got-
Letheon and everybody in the tavern.
I thought you said you got disintegrated.
I thought he was disintegrated. I thought he was gone, honestly. I didn't think that he lived through that. That was
So we
crazy.
could find our friend, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, what are you guys taking with you?
All right, we should prep before
Yeah.
we should get weapons if we need it, and or food, since it might be a long journey.
It shouldn't be too far.
Okay.
How far was the bridge? Or how far do we think it is, Justin?
It's only it shouldn't take very long if you head straight there, and if you take the road, it should only take a few hours.
Yeah, it's only a few hours away. So
But you could,
you can absolutely take our snack though.
I will go and just make sure I have my weapons ready.
Okay. Me too. Um,
All right, I give you guys time to like, you know,
yeah.
load out.
Load out. Do we all right, I'm ready.
You ready? You guys think you got everything you want?
I got all my weapons, all my foods.
I've got what I want as
All right.
Nice.
well. Go.
All right.
What?
I need to find. I don't know of a map.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
I didn't. What
You need a
happened?
bridge?
No, not a bridge.
Okay. Forest?
Yeah. Like or an open field.
Creature camp with effigy.
Yeah, open field maybe. All right. Oh yeah, perfect.
Alana's gonna practice her stretching.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
I'd imagine the stretching is more punches and kicks learned from Jackie.
Oh yeah, that too.
Like a jazzercise class that you guys have been taking.
Yeah.
Or that she's been like showing people.
Yeah, Alana's like thinking about the song in her head and then like jab, hook, and then like saying it out loud.
Okay.
Punch,
Duck
kick, it's all in
punch.
the mind.
Do you want these weather effects or you want them off?
I'd take them off. I think we can just use this one. This one will be fine. All right. I do want something though. Maybe you can help me out here. I'm gonna post it to you.
So Big Rabbit.
The
Shut
big
up.
rabbit.
Big Rabbit.
Jackie's probably gonna stay here.
We should invite
Jackie.
we should invite Jackie.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not gonna play the NPCs. Sorry. All right. So you guys begin to
Darn.
take off and travel. You guys run over the bridge where there is a small altar in the middle of the bridge, some kind of place of offering. You guys blow past that. Again, you guys see like just the top half of like what you guys don't see, but what the audience does see as you guys pass the water of the creek that this bridge is on. You see the top half of this like flowing kind of hair dip underneath the water as you guys pass by. You get to your crossroads, you turn, and you run up. That brings us back to rocks and life. Rocks.
Yes.
Bailey's freaking out. Like running around. I would like for you to make a Arcana check on your unseen servant.
Oh, I was gonna say if Bailey's trying to run away from the unseen servant, knowing that I can't go too far from it.
That's not what it is. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I was just gonna fall off. It was not gonna be graceful at all.
Got you. She bucks you. You go ahead and let go. Bailey freaks out and kind of runs off and away. And with that,
you're on your Arcana check.
You just barely stay within range of the unseen servant to not have it dissipate. These creatures you see all around are they're freaking out, right? And they're like backing up, and they begin to they're all on the stone, and they're like looking around, and the rumbling stops for a second. Letheon and Alana, you guys come to the edge of the clearing, right? And you see Masker tied up to a tree. You see several of these like small kind of like lizard-like goblin deformed creatures underneath it. There's like 5 of them down there. You see a pig blow by you guys. Bailey just and like kind of runs past you guys. All kinds of bags. Just so Alana, you're impressed. So many bags.
So many bags.
So many bags. Kind of runs past you, and then you see getting up off the ground and dusting themselves off. Eric.
As I pick myself up, oblivious to the 2 other people just coming up behind me, because I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that me hitting the floor is what stopped the rumble. I'm gonna talk shit to the creatures down below and be like, "Yeah, see that? I did that," and just take credit for the ground stop shaking.
Nice.
And then I tell them to pick on someone their own size.
All right. Let me grab some creatures here. I got rid of all my pictures.
No.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, Ethan, it looks like it kept the one though that I need. That's funny.
I just imported one too at the bottom. I don't know if that's
All right,
the one you were actually talking about, but
okay. All right. Oh yeah, I see. Yes, that is it. Yes, absolutely, that is it. All right. And then I need some monsters here, and I can just bring everybody over here to the map. Boop 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 boop.
Oh, so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull up the thing here. All right. Yeah, nope. No. Go ahead and get rid of that.
That's massive.
Get rid of that. Why
Take it.
isn't that going away?
We got this. No idea what the hell that is. It looks like was it Anok or whatever, the little bug thing? Yeah, don't matter. We got it.
We
It
got
has
We
weak
got it.
ankles.
Yeah. We could kill
It
it.
has weak ankles.
Mhm.
It has weak ankles.
Oh, it's still on
Wait.
my.
Basketball.
I don't see it. On
Oh, okay,
my
okay.
screen.
Only available
It's
to
on
me.
my screen, but it's not on the stream.
Got you.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. So you guys see Masker hanging up there, and you guys see all these creatures. What would are you so Eric, you're still using your unseen servant, right?
Yes.
Cool.
As all this distraction has been going on, I've just been telling it to untie all the
Mhm.
knots around.
Mhm. Wonderful.
I should be closer.
Alana and Letheon. Oh, how close do you have to be?
To about here-ish. Yeah.
You have to be 60 or 50?
60.
You have to be 60 feet away? Okay,
Away from Masker.
got you.
Or at least my unseen servant, which is
Yeah.
right next to him, so.
Yeah, up in the tree and everything.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of the thing for me. Oh well.
I had to refresh and that big thing went away.
Oh, okay, that's what I'll refresh real quick. All right, so Letheon and Alana, you guys see your character tokens on the left-hand side there?
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys see this happening. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to try to observe the ground to make sure there's not crap.
You're doing what now?
I'd like to observe the ground.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. "13. As you're looking around, you see like it's uneven, right? Terrain. You think that everything that's not green would probably be difficult terrain because it's these ditches and piles, right? All of the light green stuff are all these ditches and piles, and you see one of them lift up and then sink down. Like it collapsed in on itself.
Hmm. Maybe we should wait. My crap.
Lana, what would you like to do?
Well. So
Where are the little buggers? You said there's like 5 of them
they're
around.
over here, right?
All underneath the tree.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
And that's also where Masker's stuff is.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use first, I'm gonna get behind this giant rock. Oh wait, I can't.
Yeah. Well, you going across the green is there's 25 feet, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll be difficult terrain within the other stuff there.
Yeah, I only have 25 feet.
Ah, okay. So you kind of run over to that rock over there.
And I'm gonna
Oh.
just.
You hear yipping. What languages do you guys speak, Lathion and Alana?
Common, goblin, and halfling.
Common and Sylvan.
Alana, they're speaking in Goblin.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So.
It's coming. Oh, eat. Yes. Oh, it's going to eat. Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna
Feed the mother.
I'm
And
gonna
they're like
disguise myself
chanting. Ooh, okay.
as a goblin.
As to look like one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Alana's form changes.
I don't know. They said it's coming. It's going to feed.
Feed the mother. Yes.
The mother.
Sacrifice.
Oh no.
And they're like jumping up and down, and they're like really. Some of them are clapping their hands. You know, they're
What?
just like, wildly excited.
What did they sing a lot?
Bye.
Oh no. I'm gonna well, I don't have any more movement unless we're not in combat yet, right?
You can use your action to move again, though.
Well, I use my action to cast disguise self.
Oh yeah, disguise self.
Yeah.
So, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. I'm actually gonna move everybody into combat, right?
Okay.
And so we can all roll initiative.
Well, did Lathion want to make a? Oh wait, he made a perception check.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and moved. Okay, so everybody, you can go ahead and roll initiative. Do I click begin combat now, or do I wait until
Everybody rolls first.
everybody rolls? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
How do I do that again?
With
Or-
that,
Click the double swords in the top right, and you'll have a
Okay.
dice next to your name.
Nice.
I'm just waiting on Eric. Hey,
Oh.
20.
Oh,
ho, Merry Christmas.
Oh no,
Love
but
it.
it was one of the
Happy-
goblins.
Happy
Not again.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
not again.
real quick, how many times has my unseen servant been able to like try and interact objects and untie some of the
It's
knots?
starting to untie the knots. Yeah. Masker, you can kind of feel the you start to feel them loosening up. You don't know what's untying them. You just know that you're slowly being untied, right?
Starting with the hands.
Mm.
Ooh.
And so, go ahead. Okay. The knots are starting to be untied. We'll figure out what knots are being untied here in just a second.
Okay.
Because you didn't say starting with the hands. You just said.
That's true.
All right. So this goblin is like, yo, and he's going to like try to scramble, right? And he gets up to, these are all underneath the trees, and he kind of gets he's like he's gonna hang off these branches, and he's like bouncing off of the branches, right? And this dead tree's like rocking back and forth, and he's just like swinging his feet around, and he's just like really, really excited. And that brings us to Masker. We are going to see her. We are going to see her.
I guess depending on what knots are being untied, we need to figure that out first. Is what be able to do.
Awesome. So we're gonna go ahead. Well, you're just currently loose, right? Like the knots are starting to be untied, but there were so many, and they were just so poor, like a child trying to tie, tying as many knots as they can, kind of thing. There's no rhyme or reason really to it, but you can feel yourself. It is looser. What would you like to do?
I think if I'm feeling them coming loose, I'm gonna try and free an arm at least to try and grab onto the branch.
Got you. Go ahead and roll me a uh,
Athletics or acrobatics to break free.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and well, Masker doesn't say that he keeps like a boot knife or anything on him or any, we haven't established that, so something that wasn't just in your pack
Yeah, no.
that maybe they didn't find. Never again.
Prison wallet, bro.
All right.
15.
A 15. You absolutely super easily are able to slip your arm out. No problem. Slip it right out.
And I try and grab onto the branch as tightly as I can.
And grab onto the branch. Nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's like you knew I was going to drop you onto the ground.
I mean, being tied up 20 feet over the ground.
It's like I was going to be
that's-
evil.
That's like what? 2d6. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. That brings us to all of these goblins are they're like dancing around and they're like making merriment. But I think that one of them in particular, actually, so they're dancing around making merriment, and this one's like, he doesn't like that you're like pointing at him and making fun or whatever. So he's going to pull out his little short bow, right? And he's just gonna take a little shot at you, Eric. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
All right. So the arrow goes flying by you. And then so he, meh. The next one picks up. This time, this one picks up a rock, and like a big rock, and he throws it on the ground, like over here, and the other ones as well. Like another one picks up another rock, and Alana, you can hear, no, that's not what Mother likes. She likes this. I'll do it. And let's see, which one is this one? This one here, kind of, he like runs over here and begins stamping his feet. And you guys, you're more rumbling. Lathion, you see more of those piles like fall down or whatever. And he goes, and he tries to run away. And as he does, the ground beneath him collapses, and he goes, ah! And just gets pulled down underneath the ground and disappears.
Oh shit. Okay.
That brings us to Alana's turn.
Okay.
Let's see, hold on. We didn't get the Alana's cool thing. Here we go. Alana's turn.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah. And
cool.
Eric, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Ancient Companion on my I don't know.
There's
lucky-
just there's a statue sitting over here.
Okay,
like,
cool, cool,
on the
cool.
rock.
I was like, I didn't bring my lucky cat.
No, it's okay. There's a
I'm like,
statue over
wait a
here.
minute.
We'll just say there's a statue.
Over next
like,
to this rock.
yeah, just right next to you. There's a rock.
Let's go. I cast Ancient Companion, and this time it's gonna be a warrior.
Oh, this time it's gonna be a warrior.
Yep.
Okay, so inside this Letheon, you see that there's this like carving of a of like of a person in the rock, right? And you know, looks like this rock was somebody carved into it, or it was pulled from a different world, or whatever. It's got all of this moss all over it. And Alana, what does it look like whenever you awaken? Whenever you
Cast a
summon your
spell.
ancient, when you summon the ancient companion, yeah.
I don't know. I think she like it doesn't say how it works.
Yeah, you get to. You say how it works.
Oh yeah, you touch it. So I'm gonna touch the statue. And speak. I'm gonna say I really need help right now. Arn, help.
The eyes open up. The grinding of stone as this statue like steps out of the stone. Alana Goldenbrew, you have summoned me. There must be trouble. What is it that you wish for me to do?
Those guys are bad. I point to the goblins.
Consider their flesh rended from their bones before your very eyes, Alana. I shall dispatch of them. They will wish that they were never alive. And he, like his shoulders turn to meet where his gaze is.
Alana turned to Letheon. I know it's intense, but sometimes it's necessary.
Violence has never been known in any other time or place like that that I will bring upon these creatures.
Okay. And
You ever try meditation, man?
It's like its head turns like in a naturally in a 360 towards you. I meditate in the blood of my enemies.
5 feet. You said the dark
By
green is like.
unnatural state. Sorry to cut you. By
ahead.
unnatural state, not like horizontally, like a neck would normally rotate, but like vertically.
Yeah.
Like
Oh no!
Yeah.
No. Did you say that the dark green is double movement? Is like difficult?
It's normal. The dark green is normal. The like vibrant bright green is normal movement, and then all of the grayish green, the pale green is difficult terrain, because these are the burrows, right?
Okay.
And like hills and things of whatever the fuck is underneath the ground. Like mole tracks all over the place, but they are wide, maybe like 2 foot wide or so, and maybe 3 feet tall. I just saw my editor like tilt his head, so I was like, "Oh shit, what?"
Yeah.
These are gigantic.
Those
Yes,
are
they are.
crazy.
They are huge. There's all these like
10
ditches
feet,
and hills.
and then at 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 15. And then I don't know. It's gonna take forever.
To get over to here.
Yeah.
All right, you can. Yeah. That'll be.
And that.
No, you can get over to the green. You can get over to the. You can get over to the
No,
good side.
I will.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna cast. Wait. Let me make sure I know that this is like. I can't. Actually, I'll end my turn right
like
there.
in the ditch.
Oh, I want to. I don't remember if my ancient companion.
It goes at the end of your turn. The ancient companion is friendly, obeys your commands in combat, shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move and use its reaction on its own. but the only action it takes on its turn is dodge, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take a different action. Okay. So it's a bonus action to summon it?
It's an action to summon.
Okay, so you still have your bonus action.
Yeah, and I was gonna try to figure out if that costs a spell slot. You can just go on to the next person. I'll figure it out next time.
To do what?
Because I want to see how many like if I use a spell, then I'm not gonna use this other spell.
No, it doesn't
Anyway.
cost
For
a
the
spell slot. It's just a short or
no,
long
it just yeah, and it's
It's just
just
an-
your bonus
Oh.
action to command it.
It's my feet.
rest. Oh,
It-
your feet.
It costs my bonus action to command it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, I'll use my bonus action to command it. Oh wait, I already did.
You wish for... Prepare for them to not exist anymore.
Oh, cool.
You have summoned the wrath of of Alana Goldenbrew. I, On, shall destroy you. Surely. Well, hold on. As it's like walking through, what's its movement? 30 feet.
More than I got.
So it's gonna go like right here, as it's like just trudging through, like it's kicking through some of the hills and like yeah, very unnaturally, very Terminator-like walking. So then that's the end of your turn, Alana.
Yup.
Eric, you see a goblin running kind of towards you from around this rock, and a large stone statue like walking away from it towards the other goblins.
You assume much with my perception, good sir. I noticed a goblin go in a little sinkhole over here.
And you see
which-
nothing else.
Yep. And when I see him disappear, I immediately say, "See, I told you what I could do," because I am taking all the credit for him disappearing.
Okay.
Um,
Because you don't know what they're saying. You like,
Nope. So I am going to run and then try
15
and
you go 15
jump.
feet across there. Oh, across that?
Try
Oh, nice.
and jump the gap.
All right. What's your strength
Uh,
score? 14. You can jump 14
14.
feet. You can jump 14 feet. That's only 10 feet. Yeah, you can jump the gap.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump the
Yeah.
gap to kind of land here.
Nice.
Why did it not? Okay. Oh. Well.
So you're gonna go like control click boop, and then like here.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then bonus action. So my unseen servant is somewhere up here in the trees, correct?
Yes. Unseen.
Okay. Unseen.
Mhm.
Can I have it move inwards towards like the center of the trunk and like shake the twigs and stuff to fall on the goblins?
How far can it move?
That's a good question.
I don't know anything about Unseen Servant, but you just want to try it. You just want to have it like shake the branches. It can do that. It can absolutely
it can move
shake the
15
branches.
feet.
Okay.
It can move 15 feet and interact with an object.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it can get to about there-ish.
Okay.
Get to
Well,
about
okay.
here-ish.
So maybe not this turn,
But it can
next
go.
turn we'll definitely be able to.
So you want it to, but you want it to go like over top of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about
Yeah.
right here. I guess we're gonna need an Unseen Servant token. Weird.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just weird.
I got it.
Yeah. No. All right. Okay. So you command it to. You want it to go over here and like
Yep.
shake the branches. Got you.
Yes.
Master,
and
your
then-
your ropes are no longer being untied.
He broke free. No.
Yeah, an arm.
I have an arm free.
Oh,
Like slipped his arm out. He's got a hold of the branch. He's still
yeah,
tied up.
he's good.
He's
good.
fine. He's
He'll
fine.
shake himself loose.
It's like weird.
That is my misunderstanding of the situation.
He's entangled in all the fucking rope.
Yeah.
And then, hold on. Distance. Oh, he's definitely within range. I am going to vicious mockery on. Wait, where'd he go?
That buddy
this
right
guy.
there? Got it.
Yep, that buddy right there.
All right, go ahead and roll me some vicious mockery. Or post it. Vicious mockery. Wisdom saving throw. Got you. That is a 13.
Wait, where is my spell? It passes. You lucky son of a bitch.
Oh, what is it?
My
DC 11?
DC is 11. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So what kind of mockery?
Basically just saying that I, Eric, will be the doom of you all.
Alana, what does I, Eric mean in Goblin? That is like not scary.
I don't know.
You speak Goblin? You say, Alana, you hear him tell the Goblin that he's pretty for some reason.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope. That is action, bonus action, and my movement.
Nice.
So I'm
Leithion.
done skis.
Oh, hi.
It's on you. What would you like to do?
I would like to get on this rock using can I climb the rock? Right here.
So there's difficult terrain and all that, but you have Mirthful Leap, right? Where you can just like jump super high. I think is one of your abilities.
Mm-hmm. Can I use I Mirthful Leap onto the rock right here, and I would like to
So go ahead and add roll a d8 for me. There's someone. Okay, hold on 1 second. There's somebody at my door. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay, now that Dad is away.
Oh.
I need you to say the catchphrase.
I put minus.
Rox, where was your unseen
I
servant?
Right here-ish, I think, was 15 feet. Yeah. So I need you to say the catchphrase. So anyway, I started blasting. It's all you got to do, man. Just saying, you got some new Fi-Fi toys? This is a burnable tree. Let's start a forest fire.
At least let me get some up here. And let me get out of the tree, maybe?
You're on the other side
No.
of the tree. It'll be fine.
What's the fun in that?
I need you to roll 4d6. Okay, I need you to roll 4d6 again. Which you
Welcome
did this
back.
time.
We missed you.
All right, somebody delivered pizza to the wrong house.
Nice.
So
free
you
pizza?
got free pizza, right?
No, I did not take that other person's pizza at all. That's not what I did. I helped the
He's
guy
like-
find who I helped the delivery driver find who it belonged to.
As he pulls out a pizza, he's like, "No."
What do you think I am?
Okay.
Some kind of animal?
Red stuff on the corner of your mouth there, Justin.
What? I'm
Wipe
sorry.
the pizza
Little
sauce off
sauce.
the lips.
I wouldn't do that.
No.
All right. So, Lathion, did you decide what you would like to do?
Yes. I want to tie the rope to my arrow,
Okay.
and I would also like to try to shoot it onto the tree.
Oh, okay. So you pull out your rope. Let's see, inventory. He does have rope. Oh, look at him go. All
He's
right, so
starting to
you
believe.
so go ahead and make a attack roll for me. The DC is 10, but it's going to be at disadvantage. And here's why. Hempen rope is like
Heavy.
yeah, it's huge. Like 2 inches across. So for well, you're
Those are D10.
yeah. So what you want to do is go to your character sheet, Lathion, and then go to your short bow and click short bow. Click the dice on short bow.
Oh, yeah. That
Now
probably
click
would be better.
attack, and then whenever it prompts you, click disadvantage. So DC 10 to hit to land on the tree, and that's just because it's not wasn't not damage. Click attack.
It doesn't give me. Okay.
Click the word attack under short bow. If you look at the look into chat messages, little speech bubble, and you'll
Alright.
see short bow. Yeah. Click attack and then choose disadvantage. But it is only a DC 10. Seeing as this is not specifically designed to do this, but it's super clever. Okay. Click the word
Sorry,
attack now.
my
In the chat. It's okay. Take your time. We'll get you there.
Okay.
Curious
attack.
about what
There you
happens
go.
at the top of the round. That's a good thing to be curious about, Night Fury. And that is a 12. Well, roll one more time because you only rolled once. You
Okay.
didn't choose disadvantage. You chose normal. No, click the attack roll. Click the word attack.
I'm illiterate.
Oh, you're not. No, you're not. I know you're not. It's okay.
Okay. Attack on short bow.
Yep.
Yep.
And then click the word disadvantage. There you go. And that's, hey, you know what? That's going to do it.
Big money,
That's
no
gonna
whammies. Let's go.
big money, no
Hey.
whammies. So you now have a rope that okay, it's 50 foot of rope,
50 foot.
and it's
And it gets there.
okay. So where were you targeting?
Actually, yeah, right there. Little left.
A little to the left. All right,
There.
so I'm gonna say about 45 feet. Yeah, because you're gonna, as much as you tied to the arrow, and then you have the other end, right? So you have the other end of the rope.
Oof,
Whoa,
the
no.
rope burn.
Zzz. You're like holding on to it. Super clever, Lathion. All right, so what are you gonna do with the other end of this rope here?
I'm gonna try
You
to.
start looking down at the ground.
Yeah, I kind of just like drop it.
Oh, okay, so you know that if you drop it, it's just gonna like slide off the end of the rock.
Oh, okay. Can I tie it on the rock? On any like edges?
Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm just making sure the pizza guy didn't come back. The second time, it's mine. So the second time I keep it. You come back twice, bro. All right. So you'd like to try to tie it to the rock? Is that what you said? You're muted.
Muted.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay. What was your question again?
What were you doing with the other end of the rope?
Oh, can I tie it on something to like anchor it?
You look down and it's just a boulder covered in moss. But I will say that you do have on your persons something that could be useful in this situation. As you're going through, you have bits of climbing gear, right? He said, "Hold on, let me find it." No, let me.
5 letters, 6 when you plural it.
My earbuds are dying. My headset, see if it works.
Yep. I think. Oh wait. That's not your screen. That's
Okay.
Justin's screen.
What's going on? No, that would be Spio.
Oh.
You guys all get to see Spio screen. He's in the background producing.
Yep.
It's really nice. Kind of fun. I like
Thank
throwing
you,
him
Spio.
curveballs. Did that unseen servant is so
I
nice.
I love the sketch.
That's not, what do you mean? That's not a sketch. That's a
That
finished
was Mid-Journey.
masterpiece.
Okay.
Was that a mid journey?
Okay, so hear me out. It should be a picture of John Cena.
I think I get it. Okay, we're gonna go from Leithion's turn as he figures out his earbud situation, and then eventually gets his piton out of his bag and ties the other end of the rope to that. But I'm gonna let him as a player kind of find that himself. So we're gonna move from Leithion's turn to the top of the round. At the top of the round, Eric. The rocks around you begin to rumble and move. You hear like a digging and a grinding. And they begin like moving up and down around you and like towards you, right? It's getting closer and closer. You can see whatever it is under the ground and it's burrowing kind of towards you, right? And then it stops. About 5 feet away from you. It just stops altogether.
I know what I really want to say in this moment, but on the flip side, I know it's a really dumb idea.
Go ahead. Do it.
Okay, so as a free action, as the ground's rumbling towards me,
Mhm.
I stomp on the ground and tell it to stop, and then I'm once again
it
pleased
does.
with myself when it does.
Make a dexterity saving throw as the ground underneath you begins to like collapse and crumble and sink out from underneath you.
I told you it was a dumb idea. Hold on. How do I do the saving throws? I see the check mark on Dex, but
Go to your character
where
sheet.
do I click for it?
Go to your character sheet. Just click the word dexterity, and it'll say ability
Mhm.
check or saving throw. And you
Oh, there it is. That's cute. Big money.
19.
Let's go.
You see the ground like moves out from underneath you. Flashes and shimmers of green begin to shine through as you see something, some sort of creature, right? The dirt is moved away and you see these claws come up and like swing and try to grab at you. right? Almost like
Mhm.
pinchers, and you kind of move and dodge out of the way, and it doesn't like grab a hold of you, but you are in a pit now, and like, and you've stopped yourself from like falling into like the maw of this thing, right? But it is directly underneath you, and it is going to then, because it missed you, it is going to try to, you feel the ground rumble again, and there's like, it's starting to move itself upward, right?
Mhm.
And you all see exploding out from underneath our boy here this mantis like creature, like thrilling and jittering and shaking its mandibles and claws, and it like comes up, moving the mounds of earth underneath you, and it like kind of half of it sticking up out of the ground like underneath you, and it goes to strike at you.
Low money, no whammies. Low money, no whammies. Low money, no whammies. Shit.
Does a 21 hit
Uh,
you?
Let's find out. The next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Wait, what? Hold
Does
on.
a 21
Hold
hit?
on. Hold on. For whatever reason, I've only used one actual spell, but it's saying I have no spells. Because I only used Unseen Servant and Vicious Mockery, which is a cantrip.
You can just give yourself your spell slots back.
Okay.
The ones that you know. Okay, so it
Yeah.
hit you?
No. Hold.
Oh, what? You wanna do something?
There we go.
Oh, silvery
We'll find
barbs!
We'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Does a 14, does a 19 hit you?
Damn it, yes.
Okay, go ahead and give
I'm
somebody
gonna-
else advantage. A creature
It's
that you
going
can
to
see,
be
and you can choose
Masker.
yourself. You're gonna give Masker advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Cool. Within a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and take. You're going to take 4 points of damage as it grabs you, right? And
Uh-huh.
then it's like, and it goes, and it like does this like. Do you have like a crazy like bug skittering like real crazy bug noise? It does a real crazy bug noise. And it's like lifted you up like 7 or 8 feet in the air with its giant claw thing, and you are I don't think it's that one. That was a mosquito flying in your ear. A mosquito
Okay.
flies in your ear. Leithion moves his goat ears because he's a um and it's got you like way up in the air, right? You are grappled by it immediately. There's no roll. You're just grappled by it when it hits you.
Okay.
And it's got these it's like a praying mantis burrowing creature, right? And you can see it on its back, almost like a lytra, like a beetle carapace, begins to move back and forth, and you can see wings, like these like lace like dragonfly wings underneath, as it like kind of rolls the dirt off of its shoulders, and it's like begins to like kind of like roll those, and it uses the rest of its movement to completely climb out of the ground. And you can see that it's got 4 legs behind it, and 2 of these like praying mantis arms. It is maybe 12 to 15 feet long and tall. It's so strange. This like praying mantis creature, oh god, it's got no eyes. And where its eyes would be are these like kind of these like reflective, almost like feelers that are like spade like or leaf like. And it like uses the rest of its movement to get out, and you can see that it opens up its wings like it's preparing to take off, and it has you, and it just holds you, and it holds you up in the air, and then it just pulls its arm down beside it, as if that's it. Like it's completely unconcerned with you in the moment. You can also see in its mandibles bits of goblin hanging from it.
Nice.
Yes. How do I give it a... Oh, just add it to combat there. Sweet. Oh,
I'm
nice.
in danger. Let's go. No. That's not a no. That's a hell yeah. We want those. Take those.
No, not really. You want it to be... well, I guess that's actually kind of perfect. Okay. So we move over to this goblin here, who is kind of freaking out. Or no, he's hanging from the tree. He's like, yeah, and he's shaking the tree. And he really loves it. He looks over and sees this like statue, and cocks his head, but instead just spends his time like shaking the tree. Masker, you can feel your branch starting to really feel the effects of him shaking that tree. It's your turn. Masker, what would you like to do?
I'd imagine with feeling the effects of the tree shaking and the unseen servant having loosened some of the knots, the knots would have came a little more loose as well. In which case I would try and pull out my other arm and kind of hug the branch and start worming my way out of the bindings.
All right, let's just say that you
have advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics to try to, and we'll just say this is to completely free yourself, or partially free yourself. We'll say DC 10 for a partial and a DC 14 to completely free yourself.
You have advantage.
14.
Okay,
14.
you got it anyway.
He can use it if he wants.
Yeah.
14. You completely slide out of the ropes. You're now hanging onto the branch that's like being moved up and down about 20 feet in the air.
I'd like to try and swing myself on top of the branch.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, with that 14, you get on top of the branch.
And then I'm going to use Zephyr Strike.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Mhm.
You move like the wind. You
Yep.
don't provoke attack of opportunities. So what's it look like? Is it like all of a sudden some pistons engage and like steam goes?
Yeah, it's just a puff of white smoke kind of foams from the mouth of him as everything starts heating up and compressing.
There's like this some sort of arcane power unit inside starts to power up. You guys see like all of Masker's like the thing, like the various mechanical components that make up his calves like flip down, open up, like it's like a Iron Man transformation as everything is starting to like charge up and power up for him to be able to like move quickly.
All right.
And you're
I'm
gonna
make
run
my way
across
to my
it?
stuff.
Do you okay, difficult terrain, is your forest your deal?
That's what I was picking from earlier out of my from my
So
skills.
But
Forest terrain, yeah.
your forest is okay, so like moving in the treetops is not difficult terrain for Masker, because forest is as a ranger, you've chosen forest to be your whatever the heck rangers are. Nobody ever plays them, I don't know the term. Favored terrain. Preferred terrain, yeah. And so you could just move through the trees, even though you're from the desert. Weird that you chose forest. I'll look
There's
over
oases.
it though. the 3 trees. He's just like jumps. He's been jumping back and forth. Just training.
And they're all palms.
Yeah, right.
Hey, palm trees are pretty hard to climb. Just saying.
or the
You can climb a palm tree. You can climb anything.
what is that the baobab tree or boa? Oh, gosh, it starts with a B. Those like giant ancient trees. Anyway, so yeah,
It's
so
a
you
eucalyptus tree.
no,
Like what koalas climb in.
okay.
Those giant ass things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you're able to do the thing. Okay. So if you shift click or control click, with your thing, so control, you go boop, 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 boop. There's, yeah. And it's not gonna do it's not, okay. So it's 10, 15. So it's 10, that's 30, 40 feet currently that you have, selected right now.
Yep. And I would have another 20.
All right. So just hit spacebar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm just going to take that 14 acrobatics. It's the tree limbs moving up and down. I was trying to give you disadvantage with that guy, but you've rolled a 14. You cast Zephyr Strike. You difficult terrain in a forest is, yeah, like he was messing with the wrong dude. As you like, you guys see Masker's, like his joints move in a way that like spin around, and he's no longer a standard humanoid, but like able to like climb and move on all fours. Like his hip joints move to allow him to be able to climb and crawl through, almost like a lizard or something, across the branches. He's not just across the top. He's like going under. He's like doing a spiral like underneath, and like fucking terrifying. As his body kind of shapes.
Beast.
Yeah.
Both of
And
them.
yeah. So you get over here, Masker.
Yep. And I'd like to. Well, my stuff would be out in the open because
Yep.
you said I saw it. I'm gonna grab my sword.
It's on the ground. So are you gonna jump out of the tree here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you jump out of the tree, right next to this person who's like has your mother's sword, and is like been using it to like as a clacker basically. Gonna eat you, gonna. Oh.
I told you to stay away from that, didn't I?
And he just sets it on the ground. We cool, man.
Yeah, completely. And I pick it up and I'm gonna make an attack on him.
All right, go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, from your Cypress tree.
Oh yeah, and the D8 afterwards. If
Yeah. Yeah. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll.
Yep. So
That attack
let's
deals
go.
the extra d6. So do you want this one to be that one, or do you want to? When does the spell end? How long does the spell end?
I
A minute.
believe it's 1 minute. Yeah.
It's a minute. So so for a minute you have Zephyr Strike active. You do not have to use Zephyr Strike right here. You can make a regular attack and still have
The 30 feet movement is until the end of that turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
got you. So this must be the Zephyr Strike attack. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll with advantage. 23 absolutely hit. Yep, absolutely. Go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, add the D8. All right, so it's 14 points of damage to a goblin. All right, so you strike him across, and like the vibrating energy of this like arcane core, and the way, and like almost like General Grievous, like spinning the fucking like lightsabers across the ground. He's like, whoa, and he's like crawling across the ground, and it slices, it dices.
He's put through the meat grinder.
Yeah,
Told
and he
you
just
not to touch my mother's sword.
yeah, and just kind of scatter this guy into ribbons. All right, is that going to be your turn?
Yes, that'll be it.
Is that it? Is that all you're going to do on your turn? Just
Yeah. Nothing
The
much.
blood splatter.
Yeah. The guy behind, is like, he's gonna make an attack, and he's like, because you're not looking, and he like pulls out his like this like stick with like rocks on the end of it, and he's gonna try to freaking get you, homie. Because you're not looking. Ooh, does a 6 hit?
No.
Pink.
Prison
You just
wallet.
you
Prison wallet.
you feel something pink on your back. Oops. And he drops his and he turns around and like starts running. Oh wait, this guy's already dead. Okay. That guy died.
I
Okay,
thought
so
it
it'd
was
be
the other guy. That
Oh,
was
there was a guy in
Yeah, I
front of
thought
him.
it
I
was the one in
deleted
the
him.
middle. Yeah.
Yeah, I deleted that
So
one already.
one's still alive.
Yeah, this one's still alive. And he's going to he's gonna do his best to just run away from you. Like, he drops it and he starts splashing through the water. But that provokes an attack of opportunity from you if you'd like to take it.
Absolutely.
All right, make an attack roll.
You can have advantage because you didn't use.
Yeah, I didn't
The-
use
It's
your
for
advantage
up
yet.
to a minute. It's
Yep.
for up to a minute, so you don't have to.
It is. Well, true, but I'm just saying. If he wants his badass, I kill them all moment. Mwahaha.
Well, it would only be 2. I would save it for the big guy.
That's true.
And he goes to turn to run, and there's that thing of like, and he's like blood coming out of his mouth. His masker's just lifting him up on the ground and throws him down. Yeah, I mean, it's just this dude's done for. Absolutely done for.
Would you two like a turn?
This one pulls out his longbow or his short bow, and he fires it at you.
A 19 will hit.
A 19 hits. All right. Take 5 points of damage as an arrow flies in and kind of like hits you by that arcane core, and you hear like almost like whenever you hold your finger in a fan, and you guys see the glowing kind of slowed down on Masker. It bleeds. It can die. He will then try to he's gonna jump up right there into the tree and scramble up into the branches and then like stand up here maybe about 10 feet above you as he scrambles up into the limbs of the tree and try to get away. That brings us to Alana Goldenbrew. It's your turn.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm in difficult terrain right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And well, actually, let's go diagonally because that makes more sense. I'm gonna take the 10 feet. Go ahead.
Okay. I maintain concentration. I'm sorry, I forgot that when I took the
You're
damage.
I feel like we always forget.
Yep.
Okay.
For what? Unseen Servant? Is that concentration?
I think so.
It doesn't look like it.
Maybe TT's messed up.
I don't know, just in case.
Fair enough.
I
Oh,
fix it.
it doesn't say it is.
You know, there'd be a big bold fee, which actually for Zephyr Strike I would need to, but I guess I already did my attack and
Right.
all that, so that doesn't even matter.
Maybe TT's messed up. Okay.
You get it fixed?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay. This buddy. It's 5 feet. Oh, he doesn't move with me. My characters are attached.
Are they?
My tokens are attached, yeah. Or maybe I just have them both selected on accident.
That might be
Sorry.
it. Sorry.
Okay, that's 10 feet. And we'll go. That's. Excuse me. 20 feet. And then. I'm gonna use my bow on my action to try to get the buddy. This buddy. Or do you guys think it's more imperative that we try to go for this buddy? The big one?
A goblin is
Uh,
saying this to you, by the way.
Call me
Leithion's the
biased,
only
but I
one that
vote
knows.
Yeah. I'm on a goblin hunting spree after they tied me to a tree, so.
Yeah, let Goblin Slayer do his thing over there. I don't know what he's got going on, but
Okay. He's probably fine. Alright. Okay, so then we're gonna go get him with the light crossbow. Attack. Normal roll. Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit.
Okay. Damage. Oh.
2 whole points of damage. Nice. All right.
I tried making that one myself. That arrow, that bolt. Tried making that one myself. It didn't work very well.
A big wooden spoon, like a salad serving spoon.
Okay, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to move my ancient companion and like what else?
What are you gonna give him a new directive?
Yeah. Okay, now we're going for the big one. Also, as much as you can, we need to not walk through the light green, because it takes longer to go through that.
Okay. I think that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you pick, let's see, if you pick the path here,
Let me
go
see.
here. He's going to jump, so that we can get like that's 15. So there's 30 feet, and then they're gonna dash another 15 to just the edge of there,
Okay.
and just the statue begins running.
Nice.
Alana Golden Brew, consider this monster rented from this world.
Yeah, let's go.
I
let's
am
go,
going.
big guy.
Okay, and then I'll end my turn there. We got this! Says the goblin.
Yeah. All right. So, Eric, that's your turn. Inside, inside the arms of
Yeah.
this creature. You see, whenever Alana yells, "We got this!" it's those big paddles turn in her direction, and its mandibles chitter, and its head turns over in that direction towards her.
Question: will my unseen servant continue with the last thing that I told it?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm not going to stop it from doing its thing.
It's just gonna keep shaking. It's gonna go over there and shake the tree.
I am going to pull out my rapier.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to try and do the pokey pokey while
Alright,
he
yeah.
is distracted.
Nice. So you have the grappled condition. Let me just go ahead and where is that at? Unconscious, asleep, stunned, prone, restrained, paralyzed, frozen, shocked, corroding, diseased. Huh. Interesting. I see so many conditions. I don't see grappled.
Let's go. It doesn't exist. I'm free.
Right? Huh.
No, it's my movement speed is 0, and the
You can't
creature that
benefit from
grapples me.
the creature
Yeah.
that grapples you. What?
Can move at half speed to move me with it.
Ah, yes, yes. That is something that
Would
that
it be
would-
restrained?
Nope. I am grappled. It is not restrained.
Restrained
I do
is
not
different.
have disadvantage.
Okay.
I do
I was
not have
just
disadvantage
curious.
on my stuff.
Oh,
Please don't
nice.
put that out. in
No,
the
it's
open.
it's not. It's not that. That doesn't even exist. Take it off of VTT.
I choose life.
Let me just go look at this
So-
bite attack real quick. Let me just reread that since you did say so. No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
So normal attack roll.
Yeah,
As I
yeah.
go to shank, it's a verb.
Shank is a verb, yes. 23 will absolutely
Nice.
hit. That sigh of that inhale of relief.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to breathe.
Oh no.
Oh
3
no!
points of pokey
3
damage.
points of damage as you go to like stab at it. It's like you can barely find places within its chitinous armor for your rapier to pierce into it. All right.
And then I am going to go to my features.
Mm-hmm.
Who is within 60 feet of me? Is this guy within 60 feet?
You're the
Exactly 60.
Sure.
Arn.
Yep.
Let's go.
Arn is.
Okay. I am going to use Bardic Inspiration on the big boy.
Okay, what's your inspiration on Arn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just, hey, help me out. I don't like this big guy. I need you to do something, please.
You
Something
gotta
will
sing
be
it
done.
though.
Oh yeah.
It's during words or music. I mean,
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Oh yeah, you're a bard. What's your performance? Yeah, what was your performance?
right now,
like you're selling something.
You know what? Fine. Being a merchant, I will say it like an auctioneer and say it really quickly. And I got a 1d6 for you. If you please come over here right now in order to help me out. I really don't like this big guy. Thank you very much. Please.
Yes. Yes. Take a point of inspiration, please. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for that performance. That was hilarious. Oh my god. So good. So good. Gino says, "Oh my god, I just stopped back in. What is that thing? It is a giant, burrowing, praying mantis creature that can also fly. That several
It's currently
goblins."
Eric's.
Oh, it can fly. That's new
Yeah,
news.
It's got wings,
He described them.
and
It's currently
is-
Eric's best friend.
Yes, it exploded out of the ground, grabbed one of the players in its mantis claw, and is now about it. All these goblin creatures had tied up one of the other players, had captured another player, tied them to the edge of the tree, and as you guys see, there are ropes and branches broken all along this tree, where it looks like sacrifices have been made here over and over again. You see all the burrows and things. It seems like these creatures come here to pay the creature not to bother them with sacrifices. There's also an unseen servant.
Yeah.
I think that's
Um,
more what you're hoping for. That's what you're probably worried about mostly, is this unseen servant, Gino.
Yeah. I knew it was a dumb decision. However, my character is quite naive and fearless, and when
Mhm.
there was rumbling right at his feet, he stomped on the ground and told it to stop. And lo and behold, the ground stopped, and then
Yeah.
it burst open. And here
Yeah.
I am with a new
So it-
best friend.
So it's
who's
kind of like
trying to eat
Tremors,
me.
Gino. It's kind of
Yeah.
like Tremors. All right, so you give Bardic Inspiration to the Ancient Companion, and is that your
Yes.
turn, Eric?
Yes, because my movement speed is 0,
Go
and he
ahead and
didn't die.
go ahead and roll me a luck check.
Just a d20.
Mhm.
What is it?
Yep,
Slash
just
R1d20.
and evens or odds.
Odds.
Well, all right. So you guys hear off on a mound in the direction of the road a heroic squeal.
Bailey,
And,
you came back with me.
and Bailey the pig standing up over here. Let's see. Bailey the pig. Over here. All right. So there's Bailey the pig. Would you want Bailey to come back for you? That's, I guess, the luck.
Yes. My goal
Alright.
is that I break free from this thing, land on Bailey, and ride off into the sunset like a boss.
Like every other time that you've ever
Like-
been in trouble. Bailey's gonna go ahead and just take, let's see what their movement is, 30 feet. So the dash action. So there's 30 there, 15 there, and then over to here. As Bailey
So-
runs and bounds and over the things, and it's trying to make their way to you. I think actually it's in the path that it takes, Alana. It runs. I'm gonna redo that path. It runs by you, Alana. And you realize that there is an opportunity to try to grab onto the pig and go with it if you would like.
No, it's obviously somebody else's pig. It has
So
all
for
that
the-
stuff on it.
Her trembling hands, she's like holding them. Don't do it.
So I did shout out the pig, my piggy's name, and I want to say for the record, for those of you who've seen Seven Deadly Sins, right? Definitely. I'm drawing a blank on the pig's name. Was it like Puck?
Yeah.
Definitely like Puck over there. Ton toka toka ton toka toka ton toka, like as it's running around. That's
All right. So, that brings us to, let's see the encounter here. Okay, Eric's done. Letheon. All right, Letheon. You were on top of the rock, right? Oh, you're muted again. Yep, still muted.
Hello.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So did you find the piton in your bag?
I found the piton in my bag.
Uh-huh.
And
Things have changed.
things have changed.
Since your turn, yeah. This thing burst out of the ground. The robot climbed out of the tree and killed almost every goblin. I was standing there. Yeah, a pig showed up. Okay, that's all that changed. So you still
the
have.
pig
I'll
is
say
most important.
I'll say that you could have secured the rope if you would like to the rock, or you can still have it in your hand. It's up to you.
It's secured to the rock.
All right, about 10 feet above the ground or so, from the rock to the tree branch in a straight line. Oh. Why won't it? I just want to draw a line. Okay, so what would you like to do with your turn, Lytheon?
And I would like to swing or climb on the rope
Oh.
to
You'd like to
get
run
over
across
there.
the rope?
Run across the rope, yeah.
Okay. All right, so 30 feet gets you here, across the rope, but if you are you gonna tightrope walk this?
Yeah.
Bailey the pig says BRB grabbing water. You're gonna try to like run across it haphazardly, or are you gonna try to be careful?
I'm gonna try to be careful.
Okay, so that'll be half movement then, as you're like kind of climbing across the rope. So you can get 15 feet, and if you dash, you can move another 15 feet to be 30 feet like on the rope. So you'd be like halfway, you'd be like right here if you use your action to dash. But if you don't, you'll be about right there. As you can imagine, like tightrope walking across this rope is difficult.
I'm gonna try to dash it anyways.
Oh, so you're gonna dash another 15? Okay, so that'll get you there. Do you have any bonus actions that you'd like to use?
Probably jump on the platform with the pig.
Are you gonna try to jump onto the back of the pig? You're gonna like off the rope and onto the back of Bailey?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Go ahead and make a acrobatics check for me, or athletics. You like that one, Life? All right, athletics or acrobatics. Nat freaking 20, bro. No problem.
Let's
Take
go.
a point of inspiration if you don't already have one. So you land on the back of Bailey, no problem. And then you perfect, right onto the back of Bailey. All right, and that will be that's your turn. Anything else you'd like to do?
That'd be good.
All right, that's a good one. All right, so the mantis. Uh-oh, I just got a message. What we got? Oh wow, we got 20 minutes, guys. Okay, so the mantis is going to it is going to do, what's its movement here? Okay, it begins to like hover in the air, and it goes to about right here. You're going with it. As it takes you with it, it does not seem to have disadvantage imposed on it. It then opens up its mouth. No! And it sprays acid. Oh wait, never mind. It can't. Only if it doesn't have a creature grappled. Oh.
Let's go.
Okay,
Haha.
so it's like hovering above the air. It moves about right here, and then it like like getting the rumbling and sensation of all those creatures over there, decides to move 30 feet. It's going to take its action to dash, and it's going to move 30 feet this way, but also like 60 feet in the air onto the top of the tree. So Masker, you're at the bottom of the tree, but this thing is 60 feet above you as it's looks like it's going to the top of the tree to finish its meal. Uh-huh.
You hear that, guys? I'm a snack.
Always, you know. All right, guys. Let's try to free our buddy here. Let's see. This goblin, is freaking mad that you killed his buddy, so he's gonna run up to you and he's gonna attack you. Scimitar. Attack normal. Does a 10 hit?
No, sir.
All right, he does not like that. Master, it's your turn.
If you're going to attack, at least make it good. Does an 11 hit a goblin?
No. as it holds up a shield and blocks it. Make it good.
Yes, he's a bard. He knows a vicious mockery.
I think the only other thing on this turn that I would do would be to grab my bow.
I will say that you did have your you have inspiration, right?
Oh,
Or
actually,
you
I do have
silvery barbs.
advantage from. Yeah, might as
You have
well.
silvery barbs advantage.
Yep.
All right, reroll. Okay. Okay. Why do I even say anything? Roll your damage.
Look at how he
Yeah.
massacred my boy.
Yep. And and what he didn't see was that was just you that like you drop the sword from one hand to the other and grab the shield and peel it out of the way. Very easy. And you hit it with the sword.
To shank, it's a verb. I keep telling you guys.
All right. What else?
I reach down and grab my bow and I guess try and start climbing the tree.
Nice. All right, so you get about 15 feet up the tree. Oh no, actually, you can make 30 feet up the tree. I think we've established at this point. Well, that's a climb speed. You don't have a climb speed, but running across the branches, it wasn't. We'll say
Yeah, it's a little different.
little
I'm good with
different.
15.
Okay, cool. See, we'll say go ahead and make a athletics check for me, or acrobatics. Actually, athletics. It will be athletics. Make an athletics check for me. DC 15. I'll let you have 30 feet of movement. Seeing as it's your favorite terrain. Nope. Nope. Not at all. No, that's not what happens at all. You kind of get confused in the branches, and you're like, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I should have went that way.
Does
And
this foot go here?
yeah. Yeah. You like you're pulling off rotten pieces of the tree. You slide back down. You still catch yourself, but you're only 15 feet up the tree. All right. That brings us to this goblin. He is going to he's going to make an attack with his short bow at you because you're stopping the offering. Also, you tried to kill all his brothers. Does a 13 hit?
No, sir.
It hit where you were, but you as you were sliding down the tree. And then he is gonna move. He's gonna move like over here and try to hide.
He gave you something to step on.
Oh, actually, he was on these branches. Like, he was up here in the branches, I remember. So he's gonna he's gonna go like over here in the branches and like try to be like farther into the branches. Okay, that brings us to Bailey the pig.
Bailey.
And Lathion. You guys are gonna go.
Let's see.
Oh, Grinder.
right here.
Yeah.
Well, you don't get to choose.
Okay,
She's not your familiar.
that's fair. I was just trying to get closer to me because Bailey is coming to my rescue.
Yeah, she is.
Bailey
She
loves you.
dashes. And she runs across Lathion. You're like, oh! As this pig is freaking out, dude. Oh, that's good pig noises. All right, this goblin. Oh, that was one of the dead goblins. Okay, and then we go to Alana Goldenbrew. Everybody's so far away. Your legs are so tiny.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You guys
okay.
you guys need to save. You have 13 minutes to save our new friend.
No.
Yeah. Yes. With it 11 o'clock sharp, guys. You have 13 minutes to save our new friend.
Okay. Like.
Can't believe this combat basically took the entire session. Combats are like that though, man.
They are.
Okay. Okay. Maybe TT's messed up again. I think every time I switch screens.
Mm.
There we go. Okay. I gotcha. That's 20 feet. So we're gonna go boop, boop. 20 feet. How far are we from the thing?
From the creature?
Far
About
enough.
45 feet or so. Well, I'd say it's
No
60
attack.
feet in the air, but it's like so it's 60 feet basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Does a 12
Does a 12 hit? No, a 12 misses. With your crossbow again. Another salad fork.
No.
It misses me too, for the record.
Yeah.
Please
It's not
don't
like
hit
in that one, right?
Yeah. Right. All right. Would you like to do anything else, Alana?
Yeah. Arn's going towards
All
the
right.
thing. But he's 60 feet in the air. It sucks.
Yep. So Arn runs over here, and then Arn is gonna make an athletics to begin climbing the tree. And does. And he's right beside Masker. Masker, just this stone statue punching its fists into the tree. It's not even using its fingers, and just
a handhold.
yeah, and then like kicking its feet into the side of the tree. And it's just like right beside you.
It's
Okay.
pretty impressive strength you've got there.
I will rend the flesh from this creature and
Oh, no.
spread it around so that all will know not to mess with a lot of golden brew.
It's like
Not
the
if I get there first.
it's like the board that's like the pegs that you climb up. Doesn't
Yeah.
work out, but it just forms pegs with its fist.
Yeah. And then its head turns to you. Is that a challenge?
It most definitely is.
Yes, it is.
I love her, you don't, idiot. And he tries to pulls one of your hands off of the things. He's like wrestling with you, like trying to knock you down.
We don't fight friends!
Wait, hold on. Am I able to hear their like little squabble?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, there's no need to fight over me. I'll be both of your poor little damsels.
All right, so then so that's Alana's turn, and that brings us to Eric.
Okay.
Eric, you do think that you could break the grapple if you wanted.
Yeah.
That is something you could try to do.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I
Okay.
am going to. It doesn't really matter between athletics or acrobatics.
Nope. DC
Uh,
13.
I will use the point of inspiration for advantage, and I say trust fall and
Oh.
fail miserably.
You say trust fall and you throw your hands backwards and you just still
Yep.
you don't go anywhere.
I don't go anywhere. I'm like, oh, you still got me. Thanks, buddy. Please let me go.
All right, is that your turn?
I think so. I've
All right,
already
cool.
used bardic inspiration, and I am bonus action using it for my unseen servant, and I am mentally commanding it to come help me.
Okay.
Help!
Okay.
Help!
My phone, I can't get up.
There's
Oh,
the
no.
the tree branch that you're on, like it was shaking and just stops.
Yep.
All right. So that brings us to Leithion. It's your turn.
As I'm with the pig, I mirthfully leap off the pig onto the bug.
It's 60 feet away.
60?
Yeah, the bug is 60 feet in the air. You're on the ground. I'd say we'll give you 55 feet, just being on the back of the thing. Let's see your mirthful leap ability. It doesn't give you that much.
I thought it said it was a D8 when you last used it.
It's a
And the
D8,
number
yeah.
roll, the number of feet covered.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you make a standing jump, you can do an extra up to 1d8 distance, basically. So you could jump up into the tree pretty easily.
Jump onto the tree. Or get a better height advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your D8. You can just click the D8 and mirthful leap in the chat bubble. It says
Okay, for sure.
yeah, you just click that button there and it'll just roll a D8 for you. Absolutely. Okay, nice. So we're gonna say that yeah, absolutely. So you're like you jump up, you're like 10 feet into the tree now, 15 feet. You land right beside Masker and Arn. 5 minutes, guys. Leithion, you better go.
I want to try to use Firebolt.
Oh, okay, absolutely. Shit. Shoot Firebolt. Let's see. Oh shit, it's right.
Shit, it's not lit.
Up at the top, Firebolt. You hurl a mode of fire at your target. So roll a d20. Roll a d20 for me. I'm going to do the math real quick in my head. Nope, that's not the thing. That's not it. It's not the one.
On your spell list, click the 20-sided die next to Firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, there you go. It's out there. Now click the now click the word attack.
Try attack.
I really don't want this. Oh, 17 totally hits. Now roll your damage. 1d10.
Click the damage button.
It's not giving me it.
Yes, it is. It's right. It's on the word firebolt. Underneath attack, it says damage. Right underneath where you clicked attack, it says damage. It on the speech bubble in the chat, the thing. There you go.
5.
Nice. Okay. Couple things that you notice. The first thing is, it looks like this firebolt was, as it hits it, is more impactful on this creature than you would have expected, as some of it seems to be made of of wood and leaf, as well as chitin and armor, and it like strings across it. It screeches, and it is going to make an intelligence saving throw to see if it what it's going to do here. Okay, so that's a 2. It lets go of Eric.
Trustful. It was just delayed. And I
Yep.
go plummeting.
It lets go of Eric, and it and that's what it's going to do. Lathion, anything else on your turn?
Is anyone gonna try and catch me?
We have 3 minutes. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. The creature, like smoldering and freaking out, flies 60 more feet away from you guys and over the top of the trees, and like, and is like looks like it's bolting. Eric. Let's see. This goblin is dead. It's Masker. Okay, Eric, you begin to fall. 10 feet.
Yep.
20 feet.
Dex save to try and grab onto something.
Yep. Go ahead. We know how these go for you.
16.
A 16. All right. So you're only gonna take as you fall 20 feet and you hit the branches, you're gonna take 2d6 damage. You take 3 points of damage. And you guys seem to be there's just this one goblin left.
Quick. Well, before is the other creature completely out of sight, or can I attack it still with my bow?
You could try to attack it with your bow if you would like, as it's flying off. It's through. Okay, disadvantage because you're 15 feet. It's actually no. You're 15 feet. You're 35 feet below it on a tree, and it's 60 feet over the rest of the forest canopy. So you're like shooting through the forest canopy. So you might be able to make an attack with disadvantage. You might be able to hit it with your bow from this range.
Disadvantage. I may just leave it then. And I guess I'm a
shit. You say as like you can't get a clear shot.
Yeah. So
you hear
I'll
Bailey
drop down off the tree.
You see Bailey, and she's just stomping the other goblin. She's just like rooting him around and like throwing him around. He's like, ah! I'll say that it's 11 o'clock, guys.
Yep.
You guys successfully retrieved Masker and Eric, and most importantly, Bailey, the pig.
And Bailey.
And you guys leave from here and head back to Chronicle. And that is where we're going to end this session.
Nice.
I tell the bug, that's
my
right, you
gosh.
better run, and I give Bailey a snack after Bailey's done.
All I know is I was planning on fucking that thing up. Freaking, I had the 2 vials of poison that I got from the
Ooh.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
about to douse an arrow in that and shoot it with the arrow.
All right. Well, that was awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
I had
GG's.
a blast.
GG.
GG's.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird one with like people knocking at the door and headphones dying.
Yeah. I know we've got closeouts and stuff to wrap up kind of quickly because we're at the end of stream. But thank you, Justin, for running it.
Hey, not a
Yeah.
problem.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you, Dungeon
Spio,
Daddy.
for thank you, Spio, for being the man in the chair for us, generating all of our great images and what have you on the fly. And thanks,
Our
guys,
producer.
for watching. Yeah,
Mhm.
thanks, guys, for watching.
Absolutely, Gino. Oh, nice. So yeah, Gino, we can't wait to get Jackie back. At the beginning of this stream, Alana specifically went and found Jackie and wanted to hang out with her. So, yeah. You guys got it. You guys want to tell anybody anything? You got
Don't
anything?
forget the
No?
giveaway.
Oh yeah, we got the
Get your
giveaway.
ticket. Or
Get your
tickets.
tickets. 2 weeks. Exclamation point giveaway. In the
We'll-
chat. You don't
We'll
have.
be back
don't
in
have
2
to-
Wednesdays.
Yep, we're gonna skip next week. I'm going to with my wonderful wife to go watch Dave Chappelle. So
Oh,
what's
that's
up?
dope.
Yeah, super cool, super cool.
Get it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well.
We're gonna raid Weber as we head out here. So
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, you guys give all the love to
Hey.
Weber
Go.
on the way out.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for remembering.
I know.
Yes, we remembered this time. Yes, we're so good.
Thanks
All
for
right,
joining, everybody.
I love you. All right, love you guys. Catch you later.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh. Freeze frame. Everybody freeze frame. All right, we're out.
Finally.